That's bloody terrific. Well, maybe not so terrific if we're talking about tariffs right now. Jedediah Collins here with the Money Vehicle Movement podcast, where we're trying to make financial literacy more current and possibly even a little cooler. By now, you've heard the news. They are coming out with an Austin Powers 4. Wait, that's not the news? Is that news? The Trump administration has levied tariffs on imports from pretty much every country around the world. These tariffs, which are an import tax, meaning if that good product or simple ingredient is built outside of the United States, it will have a tax or percentage charged as it comes into the United States. These tariffs range from goods from China all the way to goods from Chile. And the percentage of how much is going to be tariffed is going to be depending on which country it is coming from. In all, it is getting a little bit confusing. President Trump said during a speech announcing the tariffs that he was using them as a tool to even the playing field in terms of trade and commerce. President Trump says that the United States has been treated unfairly by trading partners and that the tariffs, which the White House is describing as reciprocal, will help even things out. That's also why they're being described as reciprocal, because President Trump's theory is that the tariffs will put the United States back on even footing with trading partners. So if other countries are charging American goods as they go into that country, the Trump administration believes eye for an eye. You charge us, we will charge you. Now, which percentage they're using is a formulaic thing that we're just not going to dive into today. But as you look at it, that percentage will change based on, again, Canada, Chile, or China. It's difficult to say if there is a point to all of this. Trade is extremely complex and complicated. There's a million, even a billion moving parts every day, and different factors and variables at play in between countries, industries, and many, many other things. But levying tariffs on pretty much all imports, meaning products coming outside the United States into the United States, one thing is clear: prices will almost guaranteed be going up. Why? Well, if I'm building a car and it's going to cost me more to get the screws, the windows, the gas, the oil, all the ingredients to that car, I have to then pass that on to you and I, the consumer. No company is going to eat that cost. Believe me, even Amazon is not going to eat that cost. Not only are we staring at price increases almost immediately, these are immediate tariffs, but the stock market also took a massive hit after the tariffs were announced. People are fearful and scared. What is this going to do to the economy, to industries? We also need to prepare for other countries to retaliate with tariffs of their own if they not already doing this, sparking a potential trade war. This increases the odds of a recession as well. Why? Well, if we're being imported and exported and taxed on both ways, that's less money for every company, and less money for the companies means those stocks don't go up, which means your growth in those companies don't go up as well. In fact, we haven't seen tariffs like this implemented since the 1930s, nearly a century ago. In a quick history lesson, there was a great, let's call it depressing, and depression around this era. The reason they haven't been used is because they're largely ineffective, according to some economists. The tariffs introduced in the 1930s are blamed for worsening the Great Depression at the time. What's not clear today is the end game. What does the Trump administration and these tariffs want to incentivize? Well, at right now, it seems like that Make America Great Again is a long term push to move factories back into the United States and for companies to start producing those goods domestically. That way, they would avoid the tariffs altogether. If you built it in Michigan and sold it in Indiana, no tariff whatsoever. But that's unlikely to happen, and especially unlikely to happen overnight. Those moves would take years and billions upon billions of dollars to move all those manufacturing plants back here into the United States. And now we are going to have to go compete with Amazon for all the real estate they've bought in the last decade. We simply don't know what conditions need to be met for the tariffs to be rescinded or removed or really When do they end? Is it with the Trump administration? Is it forever? What is the purpose of these tariffs from a trade perspective? Level the playing field, get a leg up, or possibly make America great again in the next decade as companies move back? It's something of a mess right now. We'll need to wait and see more clarity coming from the White House, but we haven't seen a whole lot of clear instructions so far. In the meantime, prepare for higher prices and a slower economy, leading to a dip in your stock portfolio. But again, be average, use an index, don't look right now. We don't want or need our money tomorrow. This is for the next few decades. This is a long term investment. As always, the best thing to do, stick to your plan, stick to your strategy, keep checking in, and keep driving your money vehicle. We'll see you at the next stop.